What's up with it, world? We back at it again with another episode of Bigheaded Table Talk. I am your co-host with the most busy Mac and the handicap assassin, and y'all know my other brothers.
Man, it's Gotti World, man, and thank you for tuning in with us on another episode of Bigheaded Table Talk, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe, man, and thank you for rocking with us and staying down, man. And I got my other brother.
It's your boy Vic420. Thank you guys for tuning in and enjoy the show.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Now, I want to start off today's news with that Vanessa Bryant story. Now, basically, she sued the county, man, Los Angeles County, for, I think it was $50 million, but I think she got $16 million. So, basically, they awarded that to her, you know, and the rest of the families the people that died in the helicopter crash, they got $15 million. So, altogether, it was a $31 million suit.
Oh, that's cool then, because I thought it was just for Kobe. So, everybody got something out of it, yeah, because that ain't right at all. Unless you got their consent, like you could use my photos or my husband's photos. Yeah, you're someone's gonna have to pay later. Like,
yeah, because I was thinking, when you take pictures of someone's dead body parts on the floor,
yeah,
do y'all think that should be a crime? Or,
I mean, it sucks for the family members to see that, or you know what I'm saying, because they're the ones who's gonna be more like basically terrified. But I mean, if you can start suing people for that, I mean, damn, I mean.
Nah, you know what, you're right. And he's right about that, because now.
I mean, it's Kobe, man, Mr. Jump Shot.
Nah, like you said, all the, what's his name was coming out one day, Kanye.
Yeah.
And he's like, you paparazzis, y'all know y'all going to have to start paying us for pictures now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that, which brings us to that. So, yeah, I understand that. Like, people are getting rich just off of Kobe death pictures, and that's fucked up. Like,
yeah,
and consequences, and this shit's. That means anybody could do it, like, you know what I mean? And that shit ain't cool. So, yeah, these paparazzis and shit, they're going to have to start paying for sure. Like,
yeah, and I agree with the lawsuit. How you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you mentioned the other family, too. You know, a lot of people don't even think about the other family. They forgot about the other family.
Good shit, good point.
They're just trying to worry about themselves, get their money, get that easy dollar and shit.
Good thing they got something, too, out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, same with them. It was their family, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, they all took loss, and that's a good point.
Yeah,
both good points. And that's what I was thinking, like, she got a cool amount of money. I mean, $16 million is cool, but I was thinking in my head, like, should she try to go for some kind of civil, or I mean, it's not civil, but a criminal case? Because, like, I feel like
you said, because that could cause a lot of emotional distress. And
and whoever did that, I know we got some kind of federal law against posting body parts. I just feel like that's kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Kobe Bryant's daughters, right? They got to see them pictures for the rest of their life.
Nah, it looks bad, like you said. Like, they're just trying to capitalize off of Kobe's death. That's sick as fuck.
And it's Kobe, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that's
R.I.P. Kobe, man. They're great, man.
Rest in peace, man.
This is a little short right here video of the news that
what they talking about, man? Oh yeah, so she got that 16. See, so
and people don't give a fuck. They're just trying to get a quick buck, and you know what I mean.
But her, I agree with her. You know.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, because you take a picture of my dead husband, man. It's out of here. But what you got up for us next, man?
Yeah, man, we got that Uvalde, man. That Uvalde shooting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're holding a lot of those officers. They're getting sued. Like, a lot of people are pulling out, like, taking them to court and shit.
They're taking them to court because they didn't jump into action?
Yep.
Okay, well, I mean, I agree with that. Like, how you feel about that? Because, like, you know, y'all stand at the door and y'all let my kids get killed.
He was fired. The chief. He lost his job.
Well, he basically saying that they going to court now. Basically, they going to sue the police officers.
Oh, this is barely going to go through right now?
Yes, sir. So they suing the police officers.
They taking out all the whole police chief.
Everyone
one by one, yeah,
which I kind of seen it. Like, I don't know if you seen it, but
last episode we seen that shit. But we were tripping on how they were just standing there.
Yeah, so I seen the lawsuit coming.
Yeah,
it's like, y'all let my kids die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. So
they're just standing there. Like,
so they're saying the leader of them, got to take the whole rap for all of them. You know what I mean? Even if it was all of them not doing the job, he's still the leader and the chief of that.
That makes sense.
So they're going straight at him, cut his whole shit off. He's lost his job and everything, man.
And I believe, like if you really look at it, that's the way it should be. Because,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could have jumped into action. You know what I mean? Them is little kids. You know what I'm saying? They should.
And that's your job, bro. That's your job, bro. To help and assist the situation, protect and serve. And you're sitting there waiting. I'll wait 45 minutes for it to die down. Maybe it would die down in 45 minutes.
And that's why I say, I'm going to say this again, man. Rest in peace to them kids.
Facts.
And, man, bless their families, man. I know they still going through a lot because their kid ain't ever going to come back. But, like, them police officers, man, they should have did a lot more in that situation because it's just sad, man. It's not okay.
Yeah, my condolences to the family and everybody going through
my condolences
that,
to y'all family, man, for real. But what you got up for us, man?
Well, going back to some celebrities, I was talking to my wife, about Drake.
Yeah,
you guys hear about Drake?
What happened to Drake?
That one of his girls that he was sleeping with, about some condom. He put hot sauce.
Yeah, I heard about
hot
that.
sauce in his
Yeah.
fucking condom after
That
he
was
was
a while
busted in
ago.
it.
Yeah,
because the people be trying to get it. Should be trying to get people
Get
pregnant and shit.
Yeah.
Steal their semen after the condoms and shit.
So that girl is suing
Weird
that
ass
fool.
shit.
Is suing Drake
Yeah.
for putting that shit in the condom. But I mean, whose fault is that? I mean,
Yeah, he was looking out for himself, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's, I don't know.
I feel like
It's
that's
smart and it's gonna backfire probably, but I don't know.
and I feel like that's that. I feel like
That's
that
quick buck
female's,
shit.
but that's that female's fault because the girl tried to come up and Drake already seen through it. So like,
yeah.
honestly, it's like almost.
But you don't think like the lawyers, if this shit goes to the,
I mean,
because they use psychology too. They'll be like, so that she will use that and she will pump it in herself. So that's why you use hot sauce. Like he already, so you know what I'm saying? Like you premeditated, whatever. They use them smart ass words just
premeditated
to fuck 'em up.
this shit.
They're gonna try to fuck him somehow, bro.
I think that.
That's what he's saying. They're just trying to get over on the star.
I think
they're going to.
I think that you said it was in the condom, right? Though.
Yeah.
He put hot sauce in the condom. See if you try to reuse the.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, I don't think she's gonna have a lawsuit because it didn't really hurt her.
Yeah.
Right. So if it didn't really hurt her, then I don't think she can have a lawsuit.
Yeah, let me take that back. It's gonna backfire on her, not Drake.
Only thing she did was
backfire.
Only thing she did was have the little semen test done, and then the doctor say, "Well, there's something else in the semen. There's hot sauce."
Facts. How would you know?
Tripping off the
How
hot
would
sauce.
you know if you didn't put it in yourself? Like if there was hot sauce in there.
That's what she was tripping. She's suing because of the hot sauce.
Okay, she was I'm lost. So she took it out the condom and put it in herself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And then she injected hot sauce.
He
in
put
her.
hot sauce in it already because he knew she was gonna do it.
And then she put it in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so
now she's trying to turn the tables. That's some sick shit, like you said.
That's
man.
that's what I'm saying. Like they can flip it on him, on Drake.
Oh yeah, I was lost. Like, I forgot bitches be doing weird shit like this.
But no, like you said, it's just gonna backfire on her. Really, I think.
But bro, he's on his toes though. He's on his toes. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's been doing that shit.
Obviously. Even though on his toes,
he was going through that shit.
And I'm gonna keep it 1,000 since y'all just
explained it.
Y'all explained it to me. Shit, Drake right for doing that.
He's smart for that. That's facts. Y'all gonna learn something today. Hot sauce and condom.
Real talk. Y'all gonna learn something today because Drake wasn't trying to have no kids. Because what them ladies gonna get a million a year? I mean, easily, right? For child support.
And he just had one like that. He don't even want to be with the baby mama, but had a kid by her, so he ain't gonna do that shit again.
He's like, I'm gone.
Yeah, that's some weird shit.
Damn.
You know what? I never looked
Gotta
at
let it burn.
Like
that nigga said, let it burn. That's real shit. Cause I mean, he's smart though, nigga. Cause I would have never thought
about that.
Like you said, he probably did that shit before. Like you said,
bitches be putting holes in the condom. Niggas be putting hot sauce in the condom, man. We came full circle, man.
That nigga said you putting hot sauce
on your toes, man. So what do you think? What kind of hot sauce do you guys think he's squirting there? Shit.
I'm gonna say some Tapatio.
Hey, I'll be eating some. My boy, I got some my Asian homie from work. I got him into eating hot sauce.
Yeah,
he be ordering from Amazon.
Yeah,
and they'll be like those Reaper, the Carolina Reaper.
They got some dope ass hot sauces though. Shouts out to Drake. I don't know what he put in there, but nigga, they got some dope ass hot sauce that make your food taste way better though.
Yeah.
Hey, niggas, so everybody out there like hot sauce,
peppers and shit.
Real talk. Everybody like hot sauce, man. Look up different hot sauce. They got some good hot sauces though. But you know what I want to talk about is there was a study that was done about marijuana. Now you know a lot of people smoke marijuana these days. It's legalized, and I think like what is it, 20 different.
16 states.
16 states, something like that. I thought it was 19, 16, something like that. 20 something, whatever.
I forgot, bro.
You feel me? But they're saying that a lot of 10-year-olds to 17-year-olds, which would be minors, is going to school, after school, they smoking a lot of weed, you know what I mean? And it's hindering them. Now, this is a 2-part question. And then they say that they did a survey from 19 to 31, people on marijuana and hallucinogens, right? So mushrooms, you know, all that other shit.
No, but it starts with like.
But what I want to ask you though, it's a 2-part question, so
Yeah.
I want to get your answers. What I want to ask you first is, do you think that marijuana? Of course, we're gonna say yeah, but does it hinder a 10-year-old to a 17-year-old's mind? Does it make them, let's say, lazy? Does it make them stagnant? Because a lot of kids think that it makes them better, and I want to know your opinion.
Yeah, me growing up, like I used to be scared of smoking weed when I was like that age, like
10, right?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, like the first time I tried it was like 10 years old, and I was like, you either gonna keep doing it or you're gonna stray away from it. And I strayed away from it, didn't fuck with it for a while, like, cause it's like common sense. Either you want to sit there and fucking be dumb, or you want to be something, finish school. So I was like, I at least gotta finish school before I start smoking weed every day like that.
So my question before I get to Vic was, do you feel like marijuana would hinder a 10-year-old?
Yeah,
definitely, right?
For sure.
What do you think? From 10 to 17, do you feel like marijuana would hinder?
Well, it depends on. I would say different. Everyone's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
sir.
So
I agree. I mean,
like
I'm with you too on that.
I would say me like 12. But you know, if mine could be weak, you know, they can fall real easy.
Yeah, that's facts.
They can stay down, go to deeper drugs, and I believe now that marijuana is a drug, a gateway
drug.
Nah,
so I
facts.
remember back in the day, I was like, that shit's not no gateway. You know, I'm like, hell no. But in reality, it's the beginning, cause
like you said, after a while you get tired of smoking, you want something new.
Yes,
like,
yeah,
and you start mixing weed with beer and alcohol, and then it goes.
Yeah, you're right. I'll give you that.
So if you're hella lazy at a young age, you're gonna be you might be homeless at the end. Freaking 17.
He's right, facts. Because if I would have kept smoking, like at 11, like you said, at like 10 when we started smoking, like first tried it, and I wouldn't have been here in this position right now, for sure not.
So weed is not for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like I know there's some people like now that I
good way to put it too.
You got to have a strong mind, because that shit, you're still growing at that age, still maturing. Your mind's not even matured right. You're still tripping.
And it's not even about, you know, just you getting old and finding out what your priorities are. Facts. A lot of people have fucked up priorities, you know. And it can be anything, not just by. It can be even by games. You can play games all fucking night, and you can have your wife fucking do everything, or you know what I'm saying. You can do simple shit, bro. That doesn't even matter. It don't even have to be bad. You just fuck up your priorities. Yeah.
You gotta know your limits, folks, and have a strong mind with everything. Do your research, man.
So my next part to the question is, they did another study, and it was from I think I said 19 to 31, but I believe it was 18 to 31. So do you believe that hallucinogens and marijuana from that age, right? Do you believe it has a negative effect on your life?
For sure.
And tell me how.
You're not supposed to do hallucinogens until you're like your brain's fully, you know what I mean, fully developed, and because you don't know what you're jumping into. You gotta work your way up to it, because you take some shit you don't know about, and it's gonna, like you said, scramble your brain. You might freak out, have a bad trip, and you might not even be good for the rest of your life just because of that one bad trip.
I've seen it.
I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Hit that J, but I seen it.
But we're talking about hallucinogens. Remember, I was telling you guys about how now they're using them. Now they're going back to university right there in Stanford, Palo Alto. Mm-hmm. They're gonna remake it for studies again. You remember how back in the day they used to use it for medical use? Now they canceled that shit. Now they're bringing it back. Mm-hmm. So that's a big.
Which they're gonna start using like ecstasy and shrooms and shit. So like bring it into our medicine, because they try to say it was bad for us and it's helping people from wars with PTSD and all types of shit.
And in my opinion too, that shit it really is good for you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Because it makes like I never really like. How can I put it? I'm gonna keep it 100. I never really like did hella pills, or not pills. That ain't psychedelic. Excuse me. I ain't never did hella mushrooms, or what's the other thing that come off the tree? The
LSD,
the MDMA.
What's the one that Mike Tyson be talking about?
Oh yeah, that's the frog and shit.
The frog, right? The frog. So those are all psychedelics, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't never really
the frog venom.
I ain't never really got to even experience that like that. You feel me? Like, so I can't really sit up here and say like,
me either.
Yeah. The reason how I know, because I used to go to a lot of raves and shit, and I would see people on these drugs, so I know what not to do and how to do it, and like, you know what I mean? You gotta be you got to be smart about it. Be careful about it. I mean, drink a lot of water and shit because you don't know what they're trying to give you. You just got to do your research. And I did that shit and experimented. I knew what's good and what's bad. But I was already out of high school. Like, you know what I mean? I waited till I finished high school to start really fucking around. And you figure out what's good and what's bad and what they've been lying to you about. And I figured that everything that was coming out of the ground, everything, it was good for me. It really worked.
But hold on, nigga, because hold on, nigga, hold on, nigga, because you didn't tell me mushrooms that unlocked you and shit before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, no, I know, but can I ask you a question? Do you feel like, is there a certain age limit that you should do it, or do you feel like it unlocks you at any age? Because I said 18 to 31.
Nah, because I first tried them when I was about, like you said, you gotta be like
I just started
cautious about it.
That shit.
Yeah, I barely tried.
Nah, I tried it when I was like
years ago. Nigga.
The first time I ever tried shrooms was when I was 15. So I was like, it wasn't too much, but it was a lot.
A lot more than weed.
Yeah, so you wouldn't want to overdo it. So I stayed away from it a while.
So you know, can I shift right quick?
Yeah.
Because I want to shift. I want to shift on something right quick.
Yeah.
So. Being that we did a lot of opioids and we got a lot of people 18 to 24 that watch us, right? I want to break this down because I feel like that's the age limit you get into opioids too, right?
When they start giving you prescribed like 18 and shit.
Yeah, so opioids.
That's when they fuck you, bro.
Yeah, that's on him. But them opioids, right? So my thoughts was, do you think opioids have a negative effect on your life? And how does an opioid have a negative effect on your life? Because I never really, I've been on syrup, but I never really been on pills and shit. But
I almost fell.
Yeah, because I was doing it for so long. Mm-hmm. Like you said, when I was 18 and I had started having problems with my legs and shit, they would just give me every little thing under the thing. So I was just taking whatever they give me.
Yeah.
And then as I keep like getting older, like I wasn't getting better. So I was like, damn. So these shit are helping with the pain, but they're not helping with your, you know what I mean?
Getting better.
Yeah, with getting better. So like you said, it throws you into like a addictive type state, like you really need it just to feel regular, but it's not really helping. So you're sitting there killing your body. And to me, it just took me back. Like, you know what I mean? Held me back from progressing in life and pushing forward and shit. But ever since I stopped, like you said, it's felt like I had a new chapter on life, a new lease on life. Like,
so how does a psychedelic compare to an opioid? Does a psychedelic take away?
Psychedelic helps you mentally and spiritually. Opioid just helps you like physically.
Pain. Yeah. Physically.
Okay, so you did an opioid before? You did it before?
I almost got caught into that web.
Okay.
So I'm talking about high school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I went to go get my wisdom teeth pulled out, and I had 3 of them pulled out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's some pain. So I remember going home, and I was like, man, it will pass because I was already numb. But once I got home, Cuddy, I was about to cry because the pain. So I swear, nigga, I got those pills for I had Vicodin, codeine, and some other shit in it, bro. And bruh, I was feeling good in school. I was like,
yeah,
I was feeling
the school began to get a little better, huh?
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Nah, you ain't lying, because that's right when I started taking them too, and it was like you felt
floating.
too good. Yeah, you felt.
So
too
you guys were minors?
I was in high school. I was a junior.
18.
You were 18 and you were a junior?
When I got,
So they give you that type of shit when you're a minor? Because I just want to know
just
for my
pain.
kids.
It was just like some fucking like.
But your parents are supposed to regulate it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I was.
You know what it felt like?
After
A while, it just felt like a false prophet.
Yeah.
Like
they are addicting though.
Yeah, like it's good for you, but it's not helping you. So what the fuck is it good for? Like, so that's when I had to reevaluate my life, and I was like, yeah, it's either, you know what I mean? I gotta start doing that naturally, or I ain't gonna get better. Like, it ain't gonna get better, cause it just felt like I wasn't getting nowhere with that shit. But it was.
So you being in school, right? So you said it made you feel like I'm just here, like I'm living, right?
I was floating.
Did it make you feel like you weren't learning, like it was a waste of your time, like in school, like you was just?
My priorities were all fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
You just wanted to get home and get another pill?
Like, at that time, I would be selling, like, brownies and shit, like, weed brownies.
Instead of learning?
Yeah, see, I didn't start fucking around until, like, after high school. So I was already, almost graduated when I started fucking around like that. Like, started actually having to take pills and shit. Like, I would use it for my pain, so I wasn't trying to trip out and shit like that.
Yeah,
it was just...
You needed that shit.
Yeah. Okay, I see what y'all mean. I mean, like, because I never really... Like,
I
didn't took a pill or two, but I never felt no effect from it. I don't know if...
No, that shit ain't good. That shit ain't good for you at all.
I just never felt no effect. And that's why I was like, this shit is wasting my time. I'd rather get it off than...
Like, the shit that they tell us is not good for us is way better than the shit that they're giving us. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what I'm trying to say, man. Go natural, man. Do your research. Look it up.
So these older niggas that's doing all these mushrooms and shit, getting all these great ideas and shit, that's wrong?
Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's helping them. You know what I mean? It's obviously helping them somehow. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it helps you with pain and shit too. But like you say,
but a mushroom?
Yeah, it helps you with pain, stomach issues.
Okay.
It helps your eyesight. It helps your hair grow back, bruh.
Yeah.
It helps all that shit, blood flow. Like, and there's just shit they're just giving us that's 10 times worse, and they just tell us to take it
fentanyl, man.
10 times a day.
People.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like people they'll take anything, you know. And when you'll take anything, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? When you'll take anything, it's like
that's like you're already feeding for.
Yeah, you're already feeding
for the cheapest shit.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, you gotta want to help yourself. If you keep polluting yourself with all that shit, it's just gonna get worse, and you're just gonna want more, and a lot more, and a lot more, and then what?
Yeah. But I mean, that was just a study, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's facts.
We went real deep into it. But I like to get, to me...
I know from experience. I ain't going to sit here and hold you and lead you the wrong way. I'm going to tell you what happened, how I went.
And to me, I like to get real life feedback, because ain't nothing like some real life feedback. Like, if we sit here and give people fake shit, like, ain't no way a motherfucker gonna feel that. Like, if you went through it, you went through it. Like I went through it with syrup, but I feel like with syrup...
That too. That just adds to the pile, nigga.
I don't never feel like... Me personally, right? I don't never feel like I was addicted to syrup. I feel like I was trying to escape. It made me feel good.
We didn't think we were addicted because it made us feel good, like you said. So we thought we needed it. We did need it at the time.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth, though.
But there's a time I was like, man, I don't even need this shit. It's just fucking me.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth, though. It was more of a taste thing. Like, it made me feel good. Like, but it was more like I like sipping this cup and it tastes
like we were dripping.
It's like the best soda you ever tasted.
Like you sipping wine. Right? It's just like some wine or something. Like, we want a good wine or good Cristal.
Yeah, it was like
a good Bel Air.
Nigga. It was like more like this shit tastes good as fuck. I can't stop drinking this shit.
Bro, they've been sipping that shit for the beginning of time. They call that shit Grandpa's cough medicine. What you think, bro?
Yeah. I heard about that shit too. Yeah, even old folks used to sip that shit. Yeah, with sodas, with different. They used to sip like Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
Put it in their alcohol, all types of weird shit.
Yeah, with alcohol too. I heard that too. That's facts though. But yeah, what you got up for us next, man?
Man, look, I got a crazy story for y'all, man. Out of Houston, y'all hear about this?
Well, what was it?
Hooters waitress
okay.
caught dipping hot wings in her vagina.
What?
And serving it to the people because they were giving her off remarks and talking about how she looks and shit. So she was on her menstrual cycle and she stuck the hot wing down her pants and served it back to the back to the customers. What y'all think about that?
What's some mentally issues? I don't know. She's sick. I was
for
she's
sure.
Sick, bro.
For one, facts.
Like, she really has some hate for the world.
Like, what's going through your mind? I'm gonna stick this hot wing in my hot wing.
It should have been a fucking long hot wing.
That's like that makes you not even want to eat hot wings from little places like that now. Like, damn, it starts with mental health, bro. You don't know what she's going through.
She probably don't get nothing.
She was off in the head or something, bro.
Now now let me give my personal opinion. Here we go. Everybody. Hey, to be honest, man, I always say this to everybody. Like, I don't like going out to eat food because listen. Hold on though. I don't like going out to eat food because I can't trust people like making my food behind the scenes. Like, I don't really know what they're doing, right?
And that's why.
Right. So, if you are gonna go out to eat, at least have some respect for the people that is behind the scenes taking care of your food. Because if maybe they would have had some respect for her, no matter if she was fat, skinny, tall, short, ugly, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, right? if they would have had some respect for her, maybe they would have got their food on point. They would have been like, man, it's the best waitress. They would have gave her a tip. Yeah, they'd have been like, I'm coming back next week. But instead of talking about the way that she looked, like y'all got a negative reaction or y'all got somebody doing something wrong. Now, of course, it's wrong. Like, she's not
That's
right.
What I'm saying. It starts with mental health. Like,
no,
this bitch is off, bro. To even think that shit.
Do you feel like she was off, or do you feel like she was fed up with people saying that, you know, maybe she didn't look that pretty?
She probably was fed up.
Bro, it's not that. Like, you know, to draw the line, to either walk out if it's that bad. Like, you're not gonna sit there and act on it unless you're gonna got too much.
Can I ask
she planned it if you're gonna act on it, so you're gonna plan it.
I hear you. Can I ask you one question? If that's the only job you got and you got to pay your bills with that job and you got to stay there, people being rude to you.
Bro, you know how much people be rude to me every day and sly remarks every day just because I'm in a wheelchair. I don't even say shit to them and they be...
I know, but that's not your job. I'm saying like...
But I don't pay into that bullshit. But like you said, people are different. I don't know what's going through.
No, not different. If you work at an establishment, right? If you work at an establishment and someone's being disrespectful, but I have to serve you and I have to keep my job because at the end of the day, like if I don't keep my job, I don't pay my car note. I don't pay my house bill. So is it a mental health issue, honestly, or is this girl putting up with something that she has to put up to it with just to pay her bills until she gets to the next job? So that's why.
Mental health.
Why you say that?
Because she knew what the hell she was taking when she signed up for that job.
You know what? I will fuck around and spit on your food.
That's facts. I probably would do the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. But she got a vagina, so she did what she did with her vagina. I will fuck around and I would drop your food on the floor and then put some new barbecue sauce over it if you disrespect me and I'm back there. Because at the end of the day, bro, why is you treating me like that? I'm serving you.
No, that's facts.
What would you, bro? If you was at a restaurant, let me ask you, no disrespect, right? If you was at a restaurant, right, and someone was like, you was like, hey, what you want? And it was like, or he was like, hey, excuse me, my fault. How you guys doing? This is the restaurant.
I get that.
What kind of food do you want? They're like looking at you like, man, go get me some water. Hurry up too, and give me 2 sugar packets. And matter of fact, give us all 6 waters. Hurry up, you moving too slow.
You act like that. Yeah, act like you ain't did that to a waiter before.
I never did.
What I'm saying is, I've always been conscious of the person that's going behind the wall and serving my food.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to talk to him any type of way. It's like crazy.
Not me, because I know.
The only thing I'm saying is
what the fuck he has to go behind the wall. Like every restaurant has a behind. Right? Am I right or wrong? Every restaurant has a behind the wall. Right? You see the waiter, he's in the front.
Some do and some you can see
and
him.
And then the cook in the
sometimes.
Back. And then they still got the wall to the side.
Still got the wall where the fucking waiter goes behind that wall. And you don't know what they're doing with your food behind that wall.
Behind that wall, I used to stuff nuggets in my pocket. The nuggets would fall off the tray, man. I'd go behind the wall and stick that hot ass thing in my pocket. Go back there and eat that shit.
Hey, but the only thing I'm saying is that like a girl don't have as many like defenses as a guy. Like a guy would be like, shut your ass up or beat your ass or get mad or I'll beat your ass and leave. Or
so the bitch's defense is I'm gonna throw fucking period blood on this nigga's wings.
That's all she has.
Come on, bruh.
That's all she has though. Or she can spit on your food.
Motherfuckers was locked up too long on that COVID trip, nigga.
All I'm saying
that
is
COVID shit fucked all these bitches heads up. Like they don't know what the fuck going on in the world.
Hey, all I'm saying is to the ladies,
who the fuck does
you know what I'm saying? If you got a guy being disrespectful to you,
throw your tampon
9 times out of 10. Hey, 9 times out of 10 you can't defend yourself, so you got to come at the situation how you can come at the situation.
Start slanging tampons and shit.
Hey, that makes you think what your girl be doing if when you get her mad, she be cooking for you.
That's what I'm saying.
I do be thinking about shit like that though. Don't get me wrong, because there's a wall in the kitchen too, just like the restaurant. There's a wall in the
Hey, don't get the girl mad.
Real shit.
Hey man, I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry, man.
We got that Mexican saying, bro. It'd be like, if the hot sauce was too hot, you'd be like, damn, she mad?
Yeah, sure. But that's unacceptable, man.
That's hella funny. What you got up for us next,
I can't
man?
look at hot wings any the same no more now, man.
I was looking at how man, it was the prison
prison what?
What do we call it? The beef that they got going on with
spit it out, nigga. Let's go.
What's that fool's name?
Who?
Damn it, I forgot that nigga's name. There's so many beef right now with the Mexicans and the blacks, fool. I forgot.
It was in prison.
Yeah, it's some
The Fresno Bulldogs.
Yeah, so, some of them fools they're tripping off the blacks. They're trying to make they're trying to make like get sponsored by them, but they're tripping off the blacks. But they're all like, man, you're using the word nigga all the time, but you over here trying to be black and trying to be rap like like you're black.
So, but let me ask you a question.
I see a lot of that.
Swifty Blue.
Yeah, you already just boom dived into it. So let's go, right? So let me say something to you.
We was talking about on the last show,
but it's different. He went to prison. So
no, yeah, because they are going off on
prison politics. Yeah. I see a lot of Mexican Southerners and Northerners rapping like black people, right?
That's facts,
right? So any racism that you're using against black people is out.
That's facts.
You're done. You saying nigga. You already acting like a black. There's Mexican people that will never act like that, and if they want to act like that, then they're
real
already
Mexican niggas.
Yeah, they would never act like that. So a Mexican person that is allowing himself to quote unquote act black, he already lost. So he has no room to talk about.
Yeah, you gotta respect the culture,
right? Let me
first and foremost, man. Respect the culture, man.
Yeah, but any Mexican bulldog or North, if you rapping like a black and you acting like a black, then you can't go against it, right or wrong.
Nah, if it was like that, they trying to take it like to make it like jail. Like, if you're Mexican, you gotta rap like a Mexican. If you're white dude, you can only rap white, like some weird shit. Asian, only rapping some Asian shit. Like, man, they're just trying to put a label on everything nowadays, man, and it's getting sick, man.
But you seen this guy, huh?
As a stand puppet, yeah.
You seen homeboy right here? He kind of sounded racist though, to be honest.
For sure, everybody's saying he sound racist, but
he sound hella racist though.
Now that I think about it, and they saying that he wasn't even signed to a Mexican either. He signed to a damn Korean person, like. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about, like. He's saying, "Oh, you got to sign to your own race," when he signed to a Korean.
Who? Swifty Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Hey, but I will say this: the Bulldogs and whatever with the group, all the racism is out because they rap like blacks, they act like blacks, like y'all already united. And the thing is that being against each other and whites and blacks and men, that shit don't even make no money anyways. Right. This shit about money, nigga. Who's riding in the Rolls Royce is the question.
And the next thing they're gonna start taxing them for rapping like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit gets so deep, like they're gonna start taxing everybody for rapping like
for
that.
a certain way. You can't do nothing certain way. That was one of my questions.
Don't say my name in your hood, or don't say my hood in your shit. None of that shit. Like.
And that was one of my questions, bro. That everyone is complaining on how to act, how to sing, how to dress. Like, they're gonna start suing you to dress like, you can't dress like that because
you gotta just be yourself.
You're not that kind of way. So you gotta. I feel like they're gonna start making all these.
They're putting labels on everybody, trying to judge everything people do, calling everybody out and making.
And the way that I think about it is, to be honest, like racism, like when y'all keep dividing shit, or
they keep dividing
the Bulldogs and the blacks and whatever. Like,
and that's facts.
That shit don't make no dough though. Like at the end of the day, we trying to make dough. You feel me?
It gets us broke, and it gets the white man rich, or whoever, the upper.
You want to know why it gets the white man richer?
Upper class man.
Because we kill each other.
That's what I'm saying.
And when we kill each other, there's less of us.
Yep, and they're just sitting up there laughing.
And the strongest motherfuckers are going to kill the strongest motherfuckers because that's who's going to go to war.
Them rich
and you're going to have all the weak left.
No, the rich ass niggas like Bill Gates and all them, they're just sitting up there laughing at us, counting their money. Like, just play some more rap music. Let them kill themselves.
Shit don't make no sense for real, man.
That's shit's deeper than y'all think, man.
That's why Eazy-E went to the White House, because for all that shit, for all his rap music. You guys remember that, right?
Yeah, but he's seen through it already. They already like been beat by the police so much back. You know what the difference was back then, like with Dr. Dre's days and shit and Eazy-E, is when they got beat on, there was no cell phone cameras. There was no cameras on the corners. So like when they got beat on, no one reported it. They just had to go home and tell their mama or their homies, hey, we got beat up. You feel me? And really they started going against it more. Like they started being more rebellious and going up there and saying, we need this change and that change. And I think it's the same thing with Nipsey Hussle. Like Nipsey Hussle seen, he had the same vision, like, man, like these people are beating us and treating us fucked up. And
they seen he was on the rise and shit.
And then he was bringing the Southerners with the Crips, right?
Bringing everybody together. And like you said,
And the blood, my fault. He was bringing the Southerners together with the Bloods.
Everybody.
With the Crips.
Like, it felt like everybody could come together. I swear to God, when Nipsey was down, I swear to God, he felt like everybody was coming together. Like, we was going to unite and shit. I swear it felt weird, bro.
Going back to the homie right here video real quick. It sounded like he's hella racist.
Who?
People we're talking about right now.
Yeah, no, Swifty Blue. Let's not do this to him. Look, Swifty Blue, he a good dude, but the problem with Swifty Blue,
they're just dragging him. Yeah.
The problem with Swifty Blue is he made some comments, right? And when he made those comments, he really like
tarnished his shit.
Nah.
Cause he sounded like racist, but I understood that he was trying to step on his side.
Nah, he was telling the truth.
But
he was telling the truth, right?
For the pin,
from his perspective, yeah.
No, if he was all around Mexican people in the house, that's how they would talk, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
If there was no black person around,
signed to a Korean.
It don't matter. What I'm saying the Korean is given the bag for the music. He'll fucking snake that Korean through the back door with his homies tonight for $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still saying the truth. Like when they're
picking all the racist shit out of it.
That's not the thing. They're Southerners, bro. So they're gonna all get in the room and say fuck blacks, fuck Mexicans, and fuck whites too. Unless we need the whites.
Well, in the real world, they don't see all that politics and all that shit. They don't know about all that shit.
Who doesn't?
The fucking white America. Oh, shit.
You said the white America?
Middle American shit. Grab that for me.
Where that shit drop to? You said the Middle America don't see the politics or don't see the racism?
No, that's why they're making it a big deal. They're making it like racism deal. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Paris is. Matter of
fact, making it bigger
all the time.
Making it bigger than it already is. Like, making big ass deal. He said this. He said that.
Damn, bro.
Hanging on everybody's.
Nah, but Swifty Blue. To be honest, he just
said the wrong shit.
He just said what the truth is. If there was no niggas or no whites in the room and it was all Mexicans from LA, they would talk like that, and that's the way it is. And the thing is, he kind of fucked up because he's trying to be a star, so he might have said the wrong shit, but. In his philosophy or where he came from, that's just actually. Come on, blood! I just grabbed it. I just had a thing. But I'm saying, but in his philosophy, it might have been you know, what I'm saying the truth. That's
how he felt, like you said, from how he was feeling.
And how you gonna pass me the joint, or how you gonna not let me hit the thing?
Puff, pass. Not
I know,
puff,
but how
puff,
you?
Hold, nigga.
I know, but how you gonna never pass it to us the whole time when it was big as fuck, and then complain when I hit it once? That's what I was wondering.
I just wanted you to hear it. That's all.
I could dig it. Here.
Hey, so I had another arm from this that's reaching out. That I guess I'm cool, bro. That I guess the Mexicans are saying that the Sureños are getting big in Stockton. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, they have been for years though. I've been seeing that.
I was like, they're getting big,
getting thicker and thicker.
All that type of shit.
But
like
I feel like it's all like how you say that, propaganda.
The Northeast. I mean, there's a guy.
Nah, it's just
there's a guy here. I don't want to get free promotion out. There's a guy in Stockton. And he has a YouTube channel. He's talking about when the Southerners came down here, they got ran out by the Northeast and all that.
But they're not out there on front line. They're like undercover.
What I'm saying is, there's Southerners, there's Northerners.
Yeah,
I feel like if everyone stays focused on that shit though, right?
You ain't gonna get nowhere, man.
Y'all ain't gonna get nowhere. Like I don't give a fuck where the fuck you from. I don't care if you a Southern.
That's some irrelevant ass shit.
And a lot of people think that I gotta be right, I gotta be wrong, or I can't be wrong. I gotta be a gangster. Like bro, like y'all motherfuckers gonna be sitting I got something to prove. I gotta be right. I can't all this bullshit. Like you gonna be in a cell for the rest of your life.
In the cell of the dirt.
You know what I'm saying? Over some bullshit. For me, so fuck all this dumbass. And your homies is not finna keep riding you for 20 years. You don't have one bitch.
Nah. And they're not gonna hold you down. They're not gonna give your bitch money. They're gonna give her some dick.
That's it. They're gonna give your bitch some dick. Facts. Your ass gonna be sitting there mad as fuck. They giving your bitch dick. Facts.
You're gonna come home to a broken home.
Matter of fact, let's pivot, man, because I want to talk about some other shit, man. Now, this 6-year-old girl, right? Her name's Kennedy Nash. She from Ohio.
Yeah.
So basically, she was taking out the trash. You know, her parents is trying to teach her some responsibility. She's only 6. Now she was taking out the trash. Matter of fact, let's put this in right quick. Matter of fact,
that's a little young.
I don't never really ask for you to put it in, but let's do that this time because I want y'all to see this shit.
Yeah, that's kind of young though to me.
Kennedy Nash. Kennedy Nash. Now she's from Ohio, and the fucking guy, Ohio. Let's try. She's a little kid though. I don't know if they're gonna bring it up. Kennedy Nash. I don't know how the fuck to put it in there.
Or she got kidnapped?
Yeah, well, a guy tried to fucking right there. There we go. Number 3. There we go. So we don't got the rights to this one.
Copyrights.
Let's go number 3 maybe. Yeah, number 3 because they might play it straight off. Let's skip forward a little bit. I want y'all to see this, man, because this shit. And it's been happening, bro. It's up 47%. Look at this shit. Go back a little bit. Now let's viewers look real close. We ain't got the biggest TV, but I want y'all to look real close. Look at this.
Oh yeah, this guy.
So all y'all, I want y'all to watch y'all kids first of all.
Yeah, see, that's sick as fuck. So if you ain't outside watching your kid take the trash out,
real shit. Now I wanted everybody to see this.
The fuck is you doing?
And this is some real shit. What they trying to teach the little girl responsibility? They probably was at the door because the daddy chased him down and got him sent to jail.
Yeah, he should be.
He chased him down. He caught him. He caught the dude that did it and sent him to jail. Now the dude looks like a meth head. Man. He is lucky. My thoughts is, a lot of kids lately, they've been getting kidnapped, right? And they've been getting put in like these little sex rings, and the age has been going from 5 years old.
Come across the world and you never see them and shit.
Yeah, the age has been going from 5 years old up, right?
Sick.
So I had a question for y'all. What do you think motivates weirdos to do this weird ass shit, and how can we stop weird ass shit like this?
Well, like you said,
I don't know what motivates them, but
that shit's going on in our own city. Like
definitely, like some weirdo shit motivates them, but because they
it's like you said,
yeah,
like you said, meth head. I mean,
he looked like a meth head, but like I don't know why you would grab because like I aim on fixing shit, right? So when I see somebody doing some weird shit like that, I say to myself like, what the fuck?
I'll probably go and beat them up too.
What the fuck do you think can motivate a dude?
Like you said, it's either motivated them by that sex ring shit, or they're just sick ass. Like you said, they're just trying to snatch up kids. But it's like you said, it's got to be bigger for like.
Well, you seen stories.
If that was your kid, what would you have?
Bigger people pay people to go out and snatch kids up for them and shit. You know what I mean? I'll give you 100,000. Go snatch this little kid up.
That's true.
Bring me.
But he'll for sure make.
So it's bigger than what we think, man. So you know what I mean? Just keep your kids close, man. Know where they at. Keep like at least like you said, a phone with them or something. We need to start putting trackers and shit. Like
it's sad. It's sad because he was just trying to, or they were just trying to teach their daughter.
Yeah, now she's gonna be scared to take her fucking garbage out. Yeah, she's gonna be traumatized for life, bruh.
You feel me? And that's why I was trying to figure out, like, because if you don't have a solution to the problems that's happening, it's almost like
you just
pointless.
Add to the problem.
Well, even talking about it,
you just
it's
add
like
to the
it's
problem,
like pointless.
really.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you need to figure out a solution to this shit. Like, is there something that these people are lacking? Jobs, shelter? Because the guy did look homeless. You know what I mean? At 6 years old,
I don't give him no fucking excuse, bro.
But 6 years old, bro.
He's out of it, bro. And then recently, I mean,
like, what do you do when you see? What do you think do when you see? Oh, I'm gonna let my 6-year-old go take the garbage out by herself. Like, no, I'm gonna go with her, help her, make sure she puts it in. So no, like you said, weird ass niggas could just on the sidewalk. That's like 10 feet, 5 feet away from his front door. Like,
but let's be honest.
I don't think you should send 6-year-olds in.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
you shouldn't send your 6-year-old to the garbage. But if you did try to do that, like, and teach her something, if she did it 1,000 times and nothing ever happened, because that's in front of your house, he might have thought that. Like,
yeah, you're right.
But that was in front of the house, right there.
But it brings, like you said, it comes to common sense. If you're not guiding her, someone else will.
No, he guided her right because she screamed and snatched away from
that part.
Hell yeah.
He didn't guide her all the way to the garbage can and help her.
Oh, yeah. My personal reaction, I would have guided her. I mean,
exactly.
I would have, and then if he would have grabbed my daughter, I would have knocked his ass out.
Look at how that fool just walks up.
Yeah, that was weird, brother.
He's just walking up.
No, because he's
just walking up, and then he grabs her butt right there, and then he grabs her butt right there. That's the thing. My fault. Yeah, that's what they said too. He grabbed a little 6-year-old's butt, and that's out.
I hear about that shit happening all the time in Stockton. Like, people tell me stories like, oh, this dude did this or this dude did that. Like, in our own city, these guys followed me home in a van and, yeah, I mean, try to kidnap me. Like, and like you said, it ranges from young ass girls to old ass girls our age. Like,
yeah,
and it's just sick, getting too frequent. So man, y'all better strap up before they try to take all our straps away. That's all I'm saying. Like, keep your kids close, keep your strap close.
Yeah, and
keep your eyes open.
And another
man.
thing I must say, and I always say this, is maybe you millionaires should come together, man, and
that's what I'm saying.
Million, and you know,
Put
get
your
a
money
shelter,
to good use, man.
get something going for these homeless people because they walking around your neighborhoods now. It used to be where you couldn't see the homeless people where they was under the freeways.
And most of the,
you know what I'm saying? And now you can see them in your neighborhoods.
No, you know most of the
in the parks,
next
like
to
you
schools.
said, with your kid next to schools. So maybe we need to try to figure out this before it gets out of control.
No, most of these people are coming from like all of the insane asylums that are getting shut down. They're just putting them all out the streets and letting them run the streets. And this is just what's walking our streets. There's a bunch of mental patients, people that are down, like have problems in the head and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy, man. It's
hopefully
getting more and more people, like you said.
Hopefully these motherfucking millionaires start figuring out all this money you're making and shit. You better use it for something because the world going down. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people,
bro. They don't.
I see a lot of people getting richer and richer and richer and investing in this and that and this and that, but they ain't fucking making no real progress in life, like changing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta brand yourself, man. Start that business, man. Get that shit rolling, man.
Yeah, sure. But what you got up for us next? And like you said, this mostly due to mental health. You know what I'm saying? He looked like when they showed the suspect, he did look like a crystal head. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But I'm just saying, like, if you was gonna grab a 6-year-old, you probably gotta be off drugs, anyways.
And it goes farther than that. Like, there's people higher up that are doing shit. You know what I mean? So you never know. They gotta be,
like you said, somebody might be paying him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
But yeah, we gonna keep this shit rolling. We got some hip hop news. What y'all think about they got this artificial intelligent rapper that they signed to Capitol Records, bro.
Hey man, I just heard a little bit about this last night, and I was kind of confused. I didn't really.
And he could rap and everything, like. I don't know if you could pull it up.
And then they said they heard his voice, and it was black. He's black.
Yeah, bro. And it's just getting so weird.
But artificial rapper that's fake. Like, how the fuck?
No, they're bashing him hell on Twitter. Yeah. Like, they're saying we don't need that fake shit. Like you said, like, what is that gonna do? That's like.
Would you want an artificial rapper?
Hell no, I ain't trying to battle rap no robot. Like, that nigga knows all the words. He's probably hella smart.
I did see something like that.
Yeah, a little fake ass rapper. Look, he's canceled. This thing got canceled already.
Yeah, they taking him out. I'm telling you, we ain't gonna have that shit. We already got enough fake people.
Play it right there. Let's go. Let's see.
Make it big right quick.
So this nigga gonna be like a cartoon or a video game or what? Keep going, man. This nigga. Hey, this nigga gonna talk the whole way. Hey, take this one off. Turn it. Go back. Yeah.
That's not the one.
And plus, this nigga just finna talk about him.
Yeah, that ain't it. Anyways, man, I'm just saying I ain't accepting that shit. Hip hop don't accept that shit. So
go back one more. Let me see. Let's go back to bar quick. Go back again.
His name's FN Mika. FN Mika.
Yeah, the second one. FN Mika. The second one right there. Let me see.
I've never seen this.
Make this big.
Thank you for joining me for this.
Everybody,
is this the music video?
Everybody just want to talk about him now. So, I mean, FN Mika, the artificial rapper, right? The artificial rapper definitely finna get the most views and the most.
Yeah, everything. That's like cheating and shit.
Yeah, that's cheating. So,
that ain't gonna last long, bro.
Yeah, that's some weak shit. That's some weird. Go right there. Stop right there. Let me see what it look like. That's FN Mika right there, everybody. So, if y'all paying $3.99 to hear a song, that's what you.
And he's getting bashed for using some dude's voice.
Yes, if that's right, that's him right there. You feel me? He's everything that the last 10 years has created.
You know what that I just thought about? There's going to be an artificial leader.
Yeah, that's
an artificial. How you say?
I don't know, leader, like you said. You said it right.
Oh shit.
That's just trying to take over our culture.
That's Lil Uzi Vert, 21 Savage, every other rapper with diamond teeth put into one.
Yeah, they trying to mimic us. Shit.
Yeah. And what's that other dude name that died? I still hear shadows in my room. And Triple
Juice
X.
Juice
WRLD. Put all in one.
Man, R.I.P. Juice WRLD, man.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
R.I.P. X, man. R.I.P. XXX and DMX, man.
This guy right here.
That's some weirdo shit.
They said they used his voice and then ghost him. Use this culture and ghost him.
That's some weirdo ass shit. That's the most weirdest shit I ever heard. Like, when I heard it, I was like, this shit is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. People are doing anything for clout, and it's just getting more sick and more sick, bro.
And then the most crazy part about it is, like, of course they're gonna be the biggest star. They're artificial. You feel me? Like, how the fuck they ain't gonna be the biggest star? They're artificial, you dumb fucks. Like,
yeah, man,
y'all
I
control
can't
it.
rock with that, man.
It's like we basically making we making y'all views.
No, like you said, that's some cheating ass shit.
That's some cheating ass shit. You artificial as fuck. Fuck
and
that.
we don't like that shit already, and it's already hip hop's already saturated, so that's just like
niggas
a cherry.
got mad when T-Pain.
Yeah, that's just like a cherry on top. So we
Hey,
ain't rolling with that, man.
Niggas got mad when T-Pain came in the game.
Yeah,
niggas singing with the auto tunes. Now, right?
People like that shit though.
Niggas liked it, but some niggas was like, oh,
but that's real because he's real though. He's really singing that shit.
But now look at this shit. Look at the extent they take it to. Though
they're taking it too far.
Damn, nigga, like
taking it too far, man.
And shouts out to T-Pain, nigga, because you changed music. You had rappers using auto tune.
Nah, he's real pioneering this shit. I don't know what that old artificially shit is. We don't do that. Let's keep this shit rolling though.
Let's keep it rolling, man. It's weird ass rapping ass nigga, and I had to get my input because I was like, nigga, this is very interesting because I'm a hip hop type of nigga. But
do not condone that.
Nah, but you know what I want to talk about, or you got something up for us? I don't know if you had something.
That was still world news update on. China, how they're still surrounding Taiwan.
Yeah.
And, the tensions, they keep rising.
Yeah.
That shit keeps going higher and higher.
They keep taunting them.
They keep going to us because we're backing up Taiwan. So basically right now it looks like they're getting ready for whoever launches the first missile.
And they fucking with us because when Pelosi went over there to talk to him and shit.
Yeah, the same... It's been the same story, but the thing is that with them is that they probably finna really
and Russia's trying to get stronger and
nah, they finna probably go like
Russia's been losing though. They've been
that's why they're trying to get. They need all the help they can get.
Yeah, I said like in 90 days they finna go though. In 90 days
you can feel it, bro.
Well, they like, what the fuck we got to lose anyways? And like the United States finna help, but they can't help. Help Ukraine and Taiwan.
United States just bombed somebody up in Saudi Arabia and shit.
I know, and they did that bombing too, but
but they don't say too much about that shit. Like, it's already a war going on in this war. Like, it's crazy as fuck.
That's the creative part about our government. They talk about what they want to talk about.
Exactly, and that's why we're here, folks. To give y'all the shit that they don't talk about.
They the most creative motherfuckers I ever seen because they make the news report what they want to report.
Sneaky motherfuckers, bro. Some fucking weasels.
I swear, bro. Like, when you look at this shit, it's like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, nigga, y'all just bombed some other niggas. Y'all starting another war. Where is it at?
Saudi Arabia and shit.
Saudi Arabia. Y'all starting a motherfucking another war. Like, what the fuck is...
I mean, Israel's at war too right now with Syria. And they're still, with Israel, they're still going at it.
Yeah, they will never let you know like how they're helping and how they're financing. I think the thing is that they're hella smart. Like,
and there's so much ways to approach
they use the news, and this is my personal opinion.
Throw us off and shit.
And let me know what y'all think. They use the news to raise the prices, right?
For sure.
So if I say that, oh, it's a war going on over here, and then be like, this is where all of our wheat is grown. Now the cereal gonna go up, right? And then this is where all of our gas comes from. So now the gas prices go up. Like, I feel like they use the news almost to just justify the fact that they're raising the prices because they're financing war.
They need all the money they could get
to finance war, because I feel like all we want to do in the United States is conquer other people, take over their resources. That way we could be rich. If I take over your oil, if I take over Africa's gold, right? And all these rappers all these black rappers want gold.
And why do you think they say protect your entity? And what's your entity? Look it up. Your entity is your business. So they're saying protect your business, nigga. So everybody needs to get a business because they're coming for everything, bro. They're trying to take all our money away. Trying to take everything away.
I know, but a business, let me tell you something.
No, they're saying control your own money so you can open your own bank, open a community savings fund.
I know, but like, just like Mexico, the same thing. They know that Mexico produces top grade drugs.
They don't give a fuck. They just want the money.
But just like Colombia, right? They know that Mexico produces top grade drugs and they do business with them, right? But the moment that Mexico doesn't do what they want them to do, then they put them on the news and say, oh, Mexican cartels are killing these people, and then they try to justify the fact that the United States is helping Mexico. It's the same thing, right? So the thing, what I'm saying is that it makes no sense for these people to try to, dig politically and bring up these other issues with other countries, knowing that they're doing the same things, right? They're just trying to bring up issues to justify the fact that, hey, we're going. Oh yeah, let me tell you something too. Remember when the avocados?
It's making the war bigger than.
Remember when they say United States avocado price went up because
there's funk with Mexico,
right? They don't even grow here. They grow in Mex.
And Mexicans is gonna get this shit across the border no matter what. They don't need the United States. Yeah. They're gonna get it through the border if they have to. No matter what, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get their product here. So, like I've seen shows where they had a truck full of avocados
and they had drugs inside the avocados.
Oh my mama!
Okay, you remember I was telling you guys, bro. There's a law that passed back in the day.
Yeah.
For there was two sides. It was called a PRI, and then that's when they killed the president of the Mexican president.
Yeah.
Remember I was talking about that?
Yeah. I remember when you said it.
So there was a law that had passed that was called I think it was called FEMA or something like that. So that law made trucks from here pass to the United States with food without being inspected because it was just for the food. But in reality, all the mafias,
so they try to expedite it. Yeah,
had
make it
all the drugs in there, and they were all coming over here, and they were all.
And that sounds right too.
So, bro, it's all like the same gameplay, and then that story I learned it from watching what is it, the Mexican from Netflix, from Chapo, the Chapo story.
No, yeah, they're gonna hold our. They're like, oh, you want these avocados? We want our drugs over there. So you take these avocados and we throw our drugs in it, and y'all expedite that shit through. Don't get it checked. You know what I mean? Boom.
Yeah.
And keep this shit show going. Like it's fucked up, bro.
Yeah. So those stories are in Chapo
deep.
right there.
It's deep.
and like the government, they do that shit. They just make sure that they use the news. Like the cartels are funking, they're beefing. Like I remember a couple weeks ago, I talked about the cartel, about how they were beefing. I don't know if that was on Grilling and Chilling or if it was on Table Talk, but I was talking about how the cartels were beefing, and I think it was on Grilling and Chilling, how they were beefing in the prison system, whatever, whoop. And then the United States would never promote nothing like that or let me know nothing like that, right?
Sure.
Unless, right, they have a agenda, right?
Exploiting them.
Right, and so what they said was the avocados went up again once they started beefing. You know what I mean? Which means that the BRICS is going to slow down from going through, messing up the government's money.
Nah, why is the gas going up? Because we funking with Saudi Arabia. And that's where we get all our gas from.
Yeah.
And Russia.
And you know the crazy part about it is that they stopped having these United States facilities that grow like cocaine and do all that shit because there's too many whistleblowers in the United States. Meaning that after a while, these people coming in and out that business over there, they're going to start seeing like, hey, they're doing something weird. And then people are going to start taking pictures. And then
America went over there to fucking started the Contra so they could steal all the cocaine.
Exactly. So you know what they figured out? If we send government forces to other places, we can control that shit.
And that's why we're everywhere.
The cartel is hella strong in Mexico because there's
United States. They won't let no United States.
There's United States people in there with them.
Oh yeah, maybe
giving them weapons.
They're at the border for sure.
Yeah, weapons are the number one thing.
No.
Weapons are the number one thing.
What I'm telling you is that weapons are the number one thing because you could take out a whole fucking crew of niggas with the right weapon.
Nah, like you said, they need to get all their AKs and all that shit from us.
Well, the thing is that
giving them all that shit.
No matter what, there's always United States behind everything. So in Ukraine, they say, oh, they was losing the war, and then like you got all of a sudden. Here comes some fucking Ukraine's winning. Oh, they're blasting this shit up. Boom, they're tearing these niggas up over here. How the fuck does that happen when they was losing 2 weeks ago? Right? So I believe, just like the cartels, they let it go on.
Man, because the government's the biggest gang and the police but listen, the biggest gang.
The government controls Mexico.
For sure.
Our government does. So what they do is, hey, we need y'all to grow this heroin and these poppy the poppy seeds and the fucking all the cocaine plants and the weed plants because we need it for medicine. Right? So we can cut a deal, but the minute y'all fuck us or act stupid, we gonna expose y'all. We gonna come over here and do some stupid shit and take it all over. It's gonna be all ours. You feel me? And that's how they be acting to them because they be like
I feel like those fake buses. Have you seen those fake buses? They'd be like, "Oh, we busted a whole truck of."
That's fake.
Yeah, I feel like that's fake.
Fuck yeah,
you know
it's fake.
Yeah, so I feel like they show you the proof that look, we got something. But
they show you the proof that your taxpayer dollars that you're spending money for every out of your check to the government. They're saying, they're working. We're catching fucking illegal.
Illegal immigrants.
But you're 100% right with the fuck you're
taking
saying.
all their dope. You're taking all their weed.
All they're doing is showing you, so they'd be like, this is what your money's going towards.
This is what we supposedly stopped, and they keep it all.
You're fucking 100% right. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if anybody ever disputed what you're saying. That's 100% right. They just want to show you what they want to show you. Because if they didn't show you something, then it's like, how much comes out of your federal? I think like $48 out of mine or something like. So out of my check, so $48 comes out of my federal. It's like, so what the fuck are you? If you can't show me on a TV show, like Border Wars, if you can't show me, then where the fuck is my $48 really going? You know what I mean? And you'll start getting pissed off about that if they didn't show you.
Talking about them taxes, you guys hear about how Biden forgave the college loans?
Yeah.
So I have.
But $10,000, come on.
That ain't shit.
Yeah.
But how many students?
What he said?
Like 100 or something.
He said 100.
100,000, 100 million? Nah, it can't be 100 million.
I don't think he did. I think he excused it for 10,000 for everyone that has a student loan. But the thing is that $10,000. Come on,
still
guys.
Comes out of our taxes though too.
but the biggest issue with that. Here we go
There's
again.
hella people on the streets.
No, but here we go again. The biggest issue with this.
I want
10,000, Vic.
To me, I'm just bringing this up because a lot of people are complaining about it.
Yeah, $10,000 out of your $150,000 loan.
Out of all, everyone's fucking taxes. So I mean, a lot of people are pissed off, and a lot of people that are in school and paying that shit off, they're kind of happy right now.
Yeah,
they're happy. Hopefully,
you said they're happy.
So hopefully they're happy.
No,
they're not happy because they got their shit paid off.
If you pay $150,000 to go to a college, right, for 4 years, right, and the nigga somebody comes by and says, "Hey, I'm gonna take 10 racks off your $150,000." Well, you still gotta pay $140, right? Is that really love?
Shit, I mean, there's.
Bro, if you gotta pay that much money to go to college, you better come out with a job, all that, with a degree.
A lot of people don't, though. A lot of
That's
people
what
don't.
I'm saying. You should be really giving that shit if you're gonna pay that much money.
Which goes back to the last episode. They should have trade schools. Because if you work with your hands, you're gonna always get paid.
Because how you gonna go to college and still not be shit?
If you sit in the office trying to be something, it's
waste of
hit
fucking
and
time.
miss. You know what I'm saying? It's hit and miss if you're gonna get paid. But if you're working with your hands, you know that I do this.
You know
with my
you're gonna
hands.
get it
I know I got this skill. You're gonna get paid. That's why I think you need a trade school.
Yeah, you can't take that away from you.
Hell no, like you can't take a nigga's skill away from nobody. Yeah. Like if you put this nigga in this weed field with these plants and last year was trash and this year it come out where you made $1 million, you know what I'm saying? You can't take it.
You do the math.
Yeah, you can't take a nigga. So I wouldn't, and $10,000 off of a fucking bill that costs $150 because I was watching.
Should be thankful, man.
Nah, but I was watching the studies. I was watching the things. It's like. To go to a good ass college, it's like fucking for 4 years. It's like 150. Like I said, let's just keep it 1,000, 150. So, nigga, 10,000 off that, and you think what you make if you have a good job, you make what? I don't know.
30,000 a year.
30,000 a year. What's that? Fucking 5 years, maybe. Yeah. Maybe like if you were really on your payments and. No, it's not going to be that. It's going to take you 10, 15, 20 years to pay off that shit in reality, man.
Yeah, build your skill, learn a trade, man.
And take 10,000 off it. Okay, well, you're going to take 10 months off my payments. Nigga, that ain't fucking, nigga, I'm still paying for 15 years, 10 months less.
Yeah, and those who didn't, they still got to pay that shit the rest of their life until they pay it off.
Fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. It's amazing that Biden would do such a small number.
It's irrelevant. That's what the fuck it is.
Well, the number, like, nigga, this is 2022, nigga, 50 racks.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are them stimulus checks at? People out on the fucking streets and shit.
Hey, we respond to 50. Take off the 50, or if you ain't gonna do the 50, half that shit and say, take off the Dub 5. Dub 5, you respond to that like, okay, you taking off 25,000? I can. That's a car.
Just take it off completely, nigga. Fuck.
Nah, you can't do that because the education ain't free because these teachers is in these classrooms teaching these motherfuckers how to do what they know.
What they're teaching them to do, though. What are they teaching them to do, really?
What the fuck you talking about what they teach them to do?
They teach them to fail. That's all they do.
That's bullshit, nigga. So you telling me a doctor ain't teaching you how to be a
teacher?
They don't teach you how to be a doctor in school.
What the fuck are you talking about? If you go to college to be a doctor, the doctor teaches
you gotta
you how
go
to be
to
a
the
doctor.
trade. You gotta go to the trade school.
So I want to hear your. I'm about to explain your argument right quick.
That they didn't teach me nothing to give.
I know, but you ain't never went to school to be no doctor.
Nah, but they don't give you no guidance. You know what I mean? They just throw you in there. Oh, okay.
I know, but you know what the guidance part comes from, and I'm sorry to say this, but let's keep the shit 1,000.
People come out of school not knowing what to do.
The guidance part comes from our fucking parents, right? So our parents should have guided us in the right direction because we was little kids, right? We never fucking knew. Hey, like you told us,
no,
right?
But they do what we can. We got to take the wheel.
I got my
at once a point.
I'm telling you like this. My kids are some good ass kids, right?
That's what I'm saying.
My kids are some good ass kids. You want to know why though? Because I seen through the bullshit already. Like if you act stupid, I'm gonna get on you.
I'm saying
like,
I didn't get nowhere with the knowledge.
Though. And I feel like us, with our generation, our parents didn't just instantly get on us. Not only that, when they got on us, they just got on us with violence. With violence, like beat us, like hit us, whatever we do. But they never really taught us nothing, right? And like I love my mama to death, and my daddy wasn't really there. You feel me? So I mean, how I look at it is like, like if you would have taught me with some guidance, like, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that, like I would have got farther than you beating on me. And a lot of the kids these days, all they need is guidance. And that's what I'm gonna refer back to.
Nah, because I want
to be smart about the conversation. A lot of the kids, let's start nowadays. Fuck what I went through.
Yeah, they don't get.
A lot of the kids these days, they need guidance. You'll get the most amazing fucking kids.
That's what I'm saying. Nowadays, they need that guidance.
Yeah,
but we've made our own decisions after a while, nigga. Like we're only gonna listen for so long.
How you feel like Vic?
Making your own decision, bro.
Like with kids, like guidance and shit.
Well, like you said, it comes from the parents, bro. Like
it comes. Your parents should teach you to make the right decision, but you're not always gonna make the right decisions. What I'm trying to say, like
yeah, you're gonna end up doing what you want at the end. But
if they could tell you, my parents told me plenty of times, oh, you should go be a doctor. You could go be this. You should go be that.
So but
none of that shit sounded logical. Yeah, like if I was gonna do that, I should have, like you said, studied for that from the go. Like if I wanted to be a doctor, then I should have just studied to be a doctor my whole life, because that's the only way you're gonna get that shit. They ain't gonna teach you how to do that shit the 12 years you're in school and shit.
Nah, I see what you mean, but a lot of kids don't want to do that, and
they don't want to take the time to learn. Yeah, they don't want to take the time to learn.
A lot of schools do that, and then the kids don't like it. They'll be like, nah, I don't want to do that because
people don't want you to tell them how to live their life and what to do and shit. Like,
so at the end of the question is you blame yourself for where you're at. So
exactly.
Where are we at? I guess we can blame ourselves.
You say you blame yourself on where you at?
Well, it becomes like, because we were just arguing about how your parents tell you all the time what to do, right?
Yeah, but the thing is,
at the end you don't listen, right?
The thing is that there's good parents and there's bad parents. For instance, there's a parent that from the age 6 up, they got that kid going in the right direction, and there's parents that let go like of the grip. I feel like if you're gonna be a parent, you need to be a parent. There's no age where you should let your kid go unguided, because at the end of the day, before you're the age, say like
you got it for the streets.
But say you're the age before you're the age like 15, 16. If you don't get guided all the way fully, you're gonna be a fucking gang member, gun toting, like, because you're gonna go to school and you're gonna let your people around, your peers, really affect who you are. So if your parents didn't give you strong morals before that,
you're weak-minded. You're just gonna get sucked into the bullshit.
Yeah. So that's how I look at it. I feel like it's all parents' fault. I feel like it's your fault for the decisions that you made, but it's what your parents showed you.
No, yeah, I disagree. Like, they could do so. Yeah, they could teach you the morals. It's just up to you to stick to what they taught you, man, and learn more. Like, they can't hold your hand all through life and shit. Oh, don't do that, baby. Like, you're gonna make some mistakes along the way, but you gotta
learn to walk.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to walk before you crawl, and you gotta learn from their mistakes and not do them again. Like, people that want to keep doing it again, and they really ain't, like you said, ain't got no guidance if they keep making the same mistake twice and shit.
And I understand your point, but the only thing I'm saying is, you have parents that
Don't give a damn.
Don't give a damn.
No, that's facts.
Right. And then you have parents that really care, and their kids turn out good.
But some people have parents, like have two parents, like half their life, and then they lose one parent.
That's different. That's trauma.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of ways you could look at it, but you just got to make the right decision yourself.
Like that type of shit, what you're talking about, though, that's trauma. Like, that's totally different. Like, if you had two parents, your daddy left or your mama left, of course you're going to fucking...
But some people, like you said, some people learn from that trauma and go, capitalize on it and make something great out of it. Some people dwell on that trauma forever and don't become shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's about
that. No. You're totally right. Because I've had a person, like, say, for instance, I've had a person that had... shouts out to Daniel. Fuck it. Let's keep it 100.
Man, shouts out Daniel, man.
Right? Fuck it. We're going to do it real. Shouts out Daniel. He had good parents. He had a good mom, a good dad. His dad owned an electricity company. Right? He knew how to fight taekwondo. He had a taekwondo stadium.
I like watching that shit.
Yeah. He had a taekwondo. The daddy owned a taekwondo stadium. The nigga was rich. You feel me? Now... Daniel's dad, he was rich, like I just said. So of course Daniel's dad had a lot of options. A lot of females wanted him. He was about, say, like 45 when he probably touched his real bag. You know what I'm saying? He probably was like up $1 million. Daniel lived a good life. Daniel was a good kid. Daniel was smart as fuck. Daniel was smarter than everybody in the class. Daniel was my friend. Right? Mm-hmm. When Daniel's dad left Daniel's mom, Daniel turned into a different kid.
Facts.
Right. And Daniel was still a good kid, but he lost something along the way of all this.
He lost that security or comfort or something, solidarity or something like that.
Yeah, and it kind of hurt to see it. So I mean, the two parents and the one parent and you know what I'm saying?
Like, you seen the downfall.
I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You said sometimes the trauma.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean, but it
can make you or break you.
It could make you or break you, but I just feel like sometimes the parents is more responsible for what happens.
Nah, because at the end of the day, you're right, because you're a mirror image of them.
That's the same.
And everything you do, it comes back to them.
And then kind of like this, I will say this too. Daniel, if this didn't happen to Daniel, like if Daniel's dad would have... with all due respect, if Daniel's dad would have kept his dick in his pants because he touched it, he got rich. You know what I'm saying? And I seen what he was doing. He was getting foreign cars and nigga all kind of new shit we never seen. And he was driving around in Ferraris and shit.
It's the temptation. Some people
he had $1 million in 2002.
Sheesh.
Okay. So when he started riding around in them cars, bro, like his marriage started going to shit. But what I did see his wife start doing is she would spend more and more money. I noticed that she would spend more and more money. Like he would come home and there would be bags and takeout food. And I remember with my own knowledge that he used to get mad at this fact, like, why are you buying food when you could be making food? You know, like I bought all these ribeye steaks and all this good ass shit, but you over here spending $125 on takeout. So, and I remember Daniel, it just used to affect Daniel. The only thing I'm saying is that I feel like parents fucking up your mind could really fuck up a kid's upbringing, because Daniel probably would have been a fucking doctor.
That's right.
He was smart in 2002, smart. Like with technology and this, he was fucking light years ahead of me, nigga.
I've seen people the same way that have so much potential and just throws shit away. Like,
but his parents fucking...
And it has to do with like trauma, like you said. It's fucking sad,
and
too.
Shouts out to my nigga Daniel. You know who the fuck you is if you watch this shit,
Shouts out Daniel, man, for sure.
That was my nigga, blood. Like, he the first nigga I went over his house. I went upstairs, nigga, and the nigga house was big, nigga, and he was in the hood too, out west too. I went upstairs, nigga, and the nigga had a big screen, right? And nigga, he used to at nighttime, nigga used to turn off the lights, nigga. Either we would watch a movie or play Madden 2002. On the big screen, nigga. And I used to be like, nigga, this is the life. At my house, ain't none of this shit.
Big dog.
You feel me? Ain't none of these movies. Nigga, 02. That's when we was in high school. We was in 10th grade.
Yeah, that was the
plasma that just came out not long ago, huh?
Come on, my nigga. So you know he was balling back then. You feel me? I'm trying to say, man, it was a good life, but it just sucks. I feel like they just fucked his head up. He probably would have been a brain surgeon. But let's move on, man.
Yeah, man.
Facts, nigga.
In other world news, we got California expecting to enact a ban on gas-powered vehicles. They're about to try to eliminate all gas-powered vehicles in California because they're trying to go green all the way, man. We're trying to make a real statement on this side, but it's just going to be more expensive, I think.
Yeah, I feel like they should do that because, just messing up the environment.
But I don't know how they're going to control all that.
What do you mean?
Are they going to give everybody electrical cars?
Nah,
that's what they want to go to, though.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Or make electric cars affordable for people like lower class people, middle class.
I mean, they've been working on it. It's called solo cars.
Yeah.
It's only for one person.
Yeah, and what they probably gonna do is they're gonna cut it at a certain year, like 2010. They're gonna be like, we ain't making no more gas cars. It's a certain year we don't know about.
So you can
yet.
still be able to drive them and shit.
Of course, like everything old school. Beyond before that, of course, you can smash it. It's gonna be it's gonna be considered a classic.
Yeah, we got to do something big like that because if we want to keep this planet going for the next generations, man, we got to step up and start cleaning this shit up.
Nah, I feel like they just trying to control everything.
No, that too though. Facts.
Yeah, I don't believe in global warming.
I'm saying do your own thing, man.
And like I said before, like if you got billionaires with all this fucking money, y'all could probably put some money inside some
sprinkle some shit, yeah.
To help the environment.
So I'm gonna tell you some real facts.
This shit getting out of hand.
I'm gonna tell you
they
some
only
real
worried
facts.
about their own self.
Fuck
so you know the plants do that. They clean the oxygen. They clean the air.
And they wiping out, buying all the plants and shit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Y'all
weird as fuck.
What was you gonna say, Vic? Excuse us.
So some real facts about like you guys want to clean up the air.
Yeah.
We have like forests where there's just hundreds of trees. So it cleans itself. I don't believe in global warming.
And what are they doing to the trees? They're cutting them all down. What are they doing to the forests? They're burning them all up.
They're not gonna kill everything.
What are they doing to the farms? They're buying all that shit.
They're just scaring people. They're just trying to.
No, I'm saying you got to put this shit in your own hands. Grow your own crops.
Yeah, that's
Push your own trees up and shit. Don't let these people run your life.
No, they just.
I believe that's what they're doing it for. So people to raise prices.
They're for sure trying to scare us and shit. For sure.
They're trying to
put us in panic mode.
It's hellish. It's simple. Like, you're just trying to raise the prices up, nigga, so you can make more money.
It goes back to, like we just said.
It goes back to their generational wealth, nigga. It goes back to...
They're going to be cool, but
they're going to be cool, but our family's going to be poor as fuck, nigga. It goes back to the white folks being rich and the Mexicans, blacks, and all the other races being poor. If you look in the fucking government Senate, they got like a sprinkle of Mexicans, a sprinkle of blacks, and it makes us feel good about ourselves.
They got just the right amount of numbers.
It makes us feel good about ourselves, but the majority of it is black. I mean, it's black. I wish, nigga. It's white. So when you got all those white folks making all the money, making all the moves, they don't give a fuck about us, brother. All they doing is just fucking making generational wealth. It don't matter. It's the same shit over and over. And when people realize that, then they'll realize, hey, we need to support our people. We need to stop the racism. Because if you stop the racism, to be honest,
that's where it starts at.
Hold on, no. To be honest, if you was to stop the racism, then you fuck up their whole plan. Their whole plan. It's based on racism, nigga. It's like if these people all hate each other, then we know we conquered them, and we know that they're gonna be shooting each other, killing each other. We'll do while we're sitting back making the fucking laws, right? And we're getting rich.
Yeah. And the facts, the way they get you to be racist, they throw you in the fucking jails. And what's more racist than jails, bruh? Segregated by colors and races and shit.
Yep.
And what one nigger, excuse my language. What one nigger this whole time that fell for the whole plot, that's the biggest nigga, or however you want to say it, in the United States of America. Matter of fact, what biggest nigga that fell into the prison plot with the white folks? Do y'all know the answer to that? Who didn't invested inside prisons?
Was it Jay-Z?
Nope.
Who?
The motherfucker you wear on your feet every day. A lot of these niggas be wanting to
I
get
heard
shoes.
about that. Fuck Jordan. I don't wear Jordans, nigga. I wear.
This nigga that went with the white folks like, oh yeah, black people are gonna keep going to jail, so I'm investing in prisons with the white folks.
Nah, because they got their hands so far up his ass, he don't know where to go, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
bro, they're all controlling him. They're for sure. You got all that money, Michael? Throw it into these prisons.
Throw it in these prisons and fucking put your own people in prison and fucking Yeah, it just
see how far they can jump then.
Yeah, so I don't know. I look at it and I say like all this shit's a fucking plan that they just put
using
in place.
them as pawns and shit.
Yeah,
all in the big ass game of Monopoly, man. It's sick.
Facts, man. But I want to pivot to some shit, some crazy shit I heard, man. This Australian woman, man. This Australian woman, man. She 31. Now, let me. I'm pulling this up because I want to make sure I pronounce her name right. Her name is Jay Landadidos. She's 31 years of age. She's suing her psychiatrist for approving a sex change surgery. Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So she was 19 when she got the sex change surgery, right? And now she's 31.
She's had to change her heart or something. How the fuck
sex
you gonna
change.
do that? No, like you know what I mean. She wanted it, now she don't want it, and she's suing him because she can't take it off. Like.
Hey man, you just said the exact shit, but that shit was funny. I ain't finna lie. Look,
my bad, man.
No, that shit was 100. That was funny. Look, she had to change her heart. You feel me? She 31 now. She identifies as a woman. Now, what the psychiatrist did, you feel me? I'm gonna run this down for y'all. What the psychiatrist did is on the first visit, you need to have a psychiatrist approval to give you hormone pills. So, there's a thing called dysphoria. Okay. It's called dysphoria, or I'm not sure if it's diphtheria with it's either S or F, okay? Whichever one it is, y'all look it up, okay? And what it's saying is that you go to a psychiatrist and he prescribes you with hormones to be a female, if you're a male, or the vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Because you identify as that. Like when you're talking to him and shit, you identify as a female. Like you want to be a girl, like Bruce Jenner, right? I'm not trying.
No, you ain't lying. He's being real. Like, you gotta really know that you're not. You can't be confused about this shit because it's forever. Like you're saying, you gotta be fully committed to doing that shit. You can't just 10 years later, I don't want this no more.
With the
like that shit is real. Yeah, like that shit is real. Like you just messed up your whole life over some little confusion. Like. Don't go messing up your body. Yeah, don't mess up your body until you fully know.
I have one.
Yeah, you fully know that's what you really want to do, because you don't want to be having no regrets like this, man. Because that shit.
For some reason, that girl's pretty look good.
Yeah, now she didn't win a couple years. You know what I'm saying? She went 10 years, and I think when she turned, I think she was like 19 when she did it, and 10 years later, she understands that she didn't want to be a female. I mean, she wants to be a female again.
That happens a lot. Like I see a lot of people.
She said that the doctor prescribed her the hormone pills in the first thing to make her a male, like more manly.
Yeah,
to go back to the male.
First time, right?
Who asked him?
The psychiatrist has to give you the okay.
No, but she had to ask for them first. So
she's
she has to deal with that.
Facts. Hey, and then the second time she went there and she
said, my bad. Whatever
the second time she went there and she said, my breast, I don't want breast. I feel like a girl with breast. So they took the breast off.
And now she wants breast 10 years later again.
Right. And then the third and final visit that they had was about the vagina.
If you don't know that you don't want it by the third time, then there ain't nothing. It's the doctor. Yeah, it's the doctor. It ain't the doctor's fault. It's your fault.
Yeah, so the third time she went there and she got a hysterectomy, like where girls be having to get their little thing took out. And she took everything out and then sewed it over so there ain't no hole there.
Oh, shit.
Right? I guess that's what they said. So, my fault. Now she's suing the doctor. Right?
Yeah, no, that ain't right.
Is it the doctor's fault or is it her fault?
No, I think it's fully her fault because
she
had to ask the doctor to do all that. Like you said, 3 times. Like if you didn't know that you were not what you say you were after the third time, then you need to get your head checked out.
That's right.
Mental health, people. That's where it starts. You know what I mean? Mind, body, and soul, man.
Hey, man, mind, body, and soul. You keeping it 1,000 though, cause
I can't keep nothing but that, man.
Yeah, cause that's just crazy.
This shit's getting weird out here, folks.
Yeah, I don't know, but
shit's getting iffy.
She felt like I don't know. She felt like she could sue. Do you think it's okay for her to sue the doctor? What you think?
Shit, anybody can sue anybody now. You can sue fucking she can probably win.
No, but that happens a lot because there's people that go all the way and then, like you said, 10, 20 years later, they're like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. And then they drop everything and have to go back to their life, but they still got to deal with those changes that they made. Yeah. and you ain't gonna be the same forever after all that, doing all that and then stopping.
Like
so it's gonna be worse. It's just
hey, you know why it's funny to me? Let me hit that joint right quick. You know why? You know why it's funny to me? I'm gonna tell you the truth why it's funny to me. Cause she went back 3 times.
Yeah, no, that is funny though.
She went back 3 times. Got the nerve to say that she at 10 years. I wanted to be a girl. Like you went back 3 times. You feel me? Like
I know plenty of people, bro. That
like
I'm a lesbian. I'm this.
Once
I'm
you got
that.
once you got your box. once you got that took out.
There ain't no coming over, back. Yeah,
you didn't want to be no girl no more. You know what I'm saying? That was. It's not the doctor's fault at that point.
Some people.
I don't care if you was 19 or
no, like they do it out of spite. Like they hate men so bad, like they want to be a man.
You can't get your thing took sewed over. That's some whole other
mental health, people.
Yeah,
mental health. Let's go. What you got up for us next?
Mental health awareness.
Hey, please give it to him, BZ, because that shit is deep.
No, I gave him enough, man. We don't want to get too much on that situation.
Let's go. Hey, that shit funny to me on my mama because she went back 3 times. Like, what the fuck, bitch? You think you ain't finna?
Nah, but Offset, man. You hear about them? I've been knew there's feeling something there's going on with the Migos because I just seen Quavo and Takeoff making songs together. And what's the name off to the side? So I guess Offset's trying to sue P and all them from quality control.
Yeah.
And that shit's just getting messier and messier as we go on.
I nigga, I believe that they jealous of his fame with Cardi B. You know, if
no, I don't. Yeah, I agree with you, but I think like he sold out with Cardi B. Like he went to the dark side instead of being really who he is. The real Migos.
This nigga got me cracking up today. So you said that this nigga went to the dark side, or you said that he got the popping girl in the game and he popping, and that's what happened. Like he almost like the Jay-Z and Beyonce of the whole game.
I'm saying he sold out, man.
How did he sell out?
That's him right
He
there.
chose the hoe over the bros. That's his wife and everything, but he still got to keep it 100 with the niggas that he came up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And why would he be trying to sue the people that put him on?
I just said yeah because I wanted you to finish your point.
Yeah, why are you gonna sue the people that put you on and put you into position to even be with that lady? So yeah, man, I think you thought you could do bigger and better. You probably could do bigger and better things, but you got to keep.
You heard he got robbed by Lil Baby and them?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he got robbed by Lil Baby and them. Basically,
and that's what comes.
Took all his jewelry and shit. But what I will say is like this.
Allegedly,
he been having a issue with P, you know what I'm saying, from QC or whatever. And the thing is that, you know, he had to pay to get out of contract, and it is what it is. But I will say like this: when this man he get with the most popping girl, you know, a lot of people.
But that didn't have nothing to do with it because the other dude has Sweetie.
I know, but there was a lot of hate. Like
there's always gonna be that hate.
I'm not talking about with the Migos. The Migos, like if they're a group. You know, groups have their own personal problems.
That's like some
like if we was all a group,
Bobby Brown,
like how we are, right? Keep it real. If we all a group and one of us say, "Oh, we sick" or we don't show up, it pisses us all off, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because we're a group, like we need each other to perform, right? So it's the same thing with them. And then like if you was to miss 2 shows in a row, it'll probably really piss you off. You feel me? Like it wouldn't be no. Like if them niggas getting up on the stage,
but how you gonna miss their shows but be at the Cardi B shows and shit?
Well, because that's his wife.
But that's your job to be at the Migos show, though.
I'm saying, like, if you really look at it like this, like, his wife, we got his wife's show. Like, even if I'm sick, I gotta like probably protect my wife or even my girlfriend that I like a lot. I probably gotta.
The wife's cool. She made them 100 meals and shit without you, however much money she got, bro. Should be fine if Offset wasn't there, my nigga. But
can I ask you one question?
It's just messy as
Can I ask you one question? And we ain't gonna say it, but I'm saying, is the Migos bigger than Cardi B?
Hell yeah.
You lying. You lying.
They about neck and neck.
You lying to yourself. I don't know if you're trying to just say that for the sake of an argument.
No, I say about. It depends on who you ask. They both know. I know they both know who Cardi B and Migos are. So that's what I'm saying. They're about neck and neck. Like.
2 to the neck.
And if I ask you, like, who's Nah, you probably would go for Cardi B.
I would just say.
If I asked
I
Vic,
don't like Cardi B.
Yeah, if I asked Vic, who's harder? He'd be like Migos for sure.
The reason why,
and that's like 50-50. But if I asked you that, you would say that.
But the reason why I would say Cardi B because I know who I could take around the world and make money with. You feel me? Like the Migos, not everyone's gonna want to hear their gangster ass trap music.
Well, they still putting up with that shit.
But Cardi B, like, because she empowers women, you're gonna have the fucking whole stadium filled up with.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
Girl, you think not every girl?
Got some wet ass pussy.
Do you think not every girl from every race?
Little kids are singing that shit.
I'm not gonna say a hoe.
That shit is
I don't
want
to disrespect girls.
Shit is not cute.
But you think not every girl from every race wants to fuck you the best that she can, and really in the back of her mind she's thinking
as
like
she should. But don't support that shit to little kids and shit like that.
But I'm saying at the concerts, the people that really support are like 18 and up, right? Those girls really do want to fuck their mans the best they can. And I got some wet ass pussy. Like she ain't. They trying to say, bitch,
but
I really got some wet ass pussy.
She is an icon. Little girls look up to her. That misleads the little girls to like
little
what
girls.
We were just saying
little
earlier.
Girls shouldn't be listening to Cardi B. Once again, we go back to parents.
Well, who they gonna listen to? Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
No, what I'm saying is we go back to parents. So if I'm in control of my kid,
on the radio, bro. That's what's
but
on
I'm
the
saying,
radio.
I'm in control of my kid 24 hours a day, right? My kid doesn't need to be listening to the radio.
The parents is listening to that shit.
No, then they shouldn't.
They are.
Then they shouldn't. That's the. Once again, we go back to the parents.
Fuck yeah, that's right.
He's like, fuck.